Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. After this game, the Bucks head back out on the road. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the miss from Chris Webber. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Out to the wing. Here's Webber. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Webber immediately letting that shot fly. Great confidence.
Holmgren at the elbow. Over Issel. Issel grabs the board.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And Webber throws it down.
Boy, the size Webber has, a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
Here's Cunningham. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one drops.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
And a wide-open look for Cunningham. An absolute palm from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Webber. Into the lane. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Here's Rubio. Buries it down low.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Issel. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Cunningham. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Timeout. And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Don Nelson. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And here's Wagner. after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Daniels from outside. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. No good from outside. It could go. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1.
Trailblazers, 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Cousins. Back to Bamba. Portland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dillingham. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down at the elbow. Pass to Vucevic. Bangs home the trifecta. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Wallace misses.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Okoro shot is off. Bucks trailed by 3. Weber a screen. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Cousins. Pass to Bamba. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Shoots over Vucevic. Connects on the 17-footer. Cousins has got his first bucket of the night.
Back to the basket, facing up. Cousins can still score with the best of the bigs in the league.
And now Portland on the break. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Serbian. Weber in the post. And here is Serbia. Lets it go from deep. Cousins pulls it in. .143 left to play here in the half. Dillingham with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
They need this. And that one's good, Wagner.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers leading by 10. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Back to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rubio with it. Here's Hissel. Covered by Cunningham. Kicks it out to Rubio. And there's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rubio's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Holmgren in the corner. Here's the screen. Lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Bucks trailed by 10. Weber with it. Driving in. And Weber throws it down.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Holmgren in the high post. On the wing, Wiggins. It's good from long range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Wagner. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Bucks passing it around. A three ball. And the three ball is good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Pass to Okeke. Cunningham on the wing. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Bucks trailed by 10. Rubio with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Wagner. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Cunningham left side. Cousins with it. Daniels from outside. Weber pulls it in. Wagner on the wing. 10 points for him. And it's Rubio penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Rubio's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Cunningham. A shot off that time. Bucks trailed by 6. Here's Weber. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Stolen by Jones. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Weber. Shoots over Cousins. Weber can't hit. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier over Rubio. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Whistle. Tries from 16, and he nails the jumper.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now Cunningham. He's got 11. Now here's Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
Pass to Weber. And it's Portland with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And it's Wiggins missing. Bucks trailed by 7. Wagner, right side. Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Cousins inside. And the layup falls. Cousins has got his 2nd bucket.
I think this is the look you want. High percentage. Cousins putting himself in a position to be successful.
Here's Rubio. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now, here's Cunningham. The jump hook. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Portland out in front, leading by 7. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Portland leading by 7. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Daniel. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the triple.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Now Daniels. And stolen by Dunn. Here's the break. It's tipped. Weber outside. Pass to Vucevic. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Wiggins. In the corner, Okoro with it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Weber.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd. Bucks trailed by 10. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Serbiak. Good on the triple.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Dillingham with it from past the arc. Okoro shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Wagner outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Wiggins from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Bucks trailed by 6. Rubio with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Wagner wide open. Off target from three-point range. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Portland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Holmgren. Cunningham trying to break free. Holmgren can't hit.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Wagner. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Wallace's shot is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Number in the post. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren with it. Screen by Wiggins. Holmgren can't hit. And the Bucks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Wagner. Ever outside. Back to Jones. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Wallace. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Wallace has got 6 here in this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Weber. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Portland.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
all alone. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I'm gonna be the biggest, I'm going to the top.